Welcome back! My name is Baller Scuba. This is Video Games Over Time. We are still in 1983 and we are still in Wizardry 3. When we last left off, we tried to make it through level 4 and then back down to level number 2 in order to fight some of the strongest enemies of the game. That did not happen. Some bad things happened. I blame Bilbo. And we had to make it back to town, as safely as we could. We have a little bit more experience these days. I did take care of that off screen. I now have level 13 for all of my characters. Level 13 may not sound like a lot compared to level 11, but looking it up, it's around 400,000 experience for my samurai and bishop between level 11 and level 13. And at the rate that I was level grinding at before, I was getting about 10,000 experience every 2 hours. So you do the math on how long it would have taken me to do that if I'm doing it the safe way. If I'm not doing it the safe way, it can go faster, but there is a chance that I will lose levels along the way. But we have Durin here. He is up to level 13. He has access to Lahalito and Mahalito. Those are the important ones, at least for him, the way that I'll be using him. But Katino can be good as well. I didn't upgrade anybody's equipment in case you're looking for that. There was nothing to upgrade there. There's Gimli for you. There is Bilbo. No real surprises there. They're pretty much where they're going to be. Bilbo has some really nice stats. Elrond also has some amazing stats. Not that it's necessarily going to help, it's all a matter of the roll of the dice. But we'll take a look at what Elrond does have access to. He has access to Morlus and Dalto, but he does not have access to Lahalito yet. I don't like that. We also have access to pretty much all the first 3 levels of priest spells, but I would love more higher level stuff than that on my bishop. He's kind of behind the pack on that. All right, Fizzlewick. Fizzlewick is going to have some good stuff for us. As you can see, maxed out on the first 3 levels of priest spells. We'll see what those higher level ones are. I believe that when we last left off, we had everything at level 5. Let me look at my list here. So I know we talked about die because I had to use it. Bad die or body, that one we went over as well. That tries to kill a monster. We do have Condi. We talked about that one before. We talked about Badiama, right? And Dialma. Those are 3 to 24 points of healing and damage. But I don't think we talked about Litocan. Litocan does 3 to 24 points of damage to an entire group of enemies. So why that would be considered the same level as Badiama, which does 3 to 24 damage, but only to one monster, I'm not entirely sure. But there it is. Hopefully I'll have a chance to use Litocan, but chances are I'll be saving it for healing with the Dialma. I have other ways of dealing damage. Then we have Lorto, that does 6 to 36 damage to one group of enemies. We're on to level 6 now. Then we have Madi, which we have talked about because I had to use it. Mabadi, which damages one monster for all except 1 to 8 hit points of damage. Basically, you roll a d8, and that's how many hit points they'll have left after Mabadi. So it is quite strong. It deals, a ton of damage. And then we have Luck to Fate. Either way, I'm not going to use it. It transports you back to the castle, but nasty side effects. Then we do have one level 7 spell. That would be Malikto. That is 12 to 72 points of damage to all monsters. That is the big priest damage spell. We only have access to one use of that, so I have to pick my timing on that very carefully. 12 to 72 is a ton of damage, but we'll see how I can use that if I can only use it once. All right, so that's Fizzlewick. Then we do have Haleth. Haleth does have much more uses of the spells. That's what I like to see. So let's take a look at those. I believe we have talked about most of these. Memorialist comes to mind. I think we've talked about that. That's a fear. Medalto. And what's the other one? Machinito. We definitely have talked about Machinito. At level 6, we have Haman, which we've talked about. It's a random effect, but then you lose a level when you cast it. So I'm not a fan of using it, like, ever. Mesopic, we've talked about that one. Zilwan, we have not talked about Zilwan. This one does anywhere from 10 to 2,000 points of damage, but only to undead monsters. And it's only one monster. So if you're up against one really tough undead monster, Zilwan's the way to go. Otherwise, there's, La Canito, which some monsters survive sometimes, and they don't give me an explanation as to what that is. Then we have Maylor. We have talked about that one before. That is our teleport spell. Then we have Mahaman, which is basically an upgraded version of Haman, which means I'm still not using it. I'm not losing levels. And then we have the almighty Tilt-A-Wait, my favorite spell in the game. 10 to 100 points of damage to all monsters. That's what you like to see. All monsters, not just a group, all monsters. The Malikto for the priest is also all monsters. So, that is our party. Let's see if we can't have better luck today. I feel like yesterday was just kind of bad luck for me. All right, through the barracks. There we go. Beware the moat monsters. Hey, look, moat monsters. I surprised them, though. Oh, I didn't go for Meporphic. I was supposed to do that. Fight, 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 and see how many go down. Just one. Interesting. Meporphic. I was supposed to do that when I started. But we'll go for it now because I don't think the moat monsters are going to last long enough to do damage to me. Down they go. Meporphic has been cast, and we're good to go. Not a lot of experience going through this. Another random encounter. We got surprised by some dusters. I imagine some of them are going to run away, and most of them are going to miss. Keep in mind, though, Bilbo is in the front line because I can't use him in the back row. But it's really not the best place for him. The best place for him is not anywhere, apparently, because I can't find a good use for Bilbo other than to open treasure chests. In a fight, he's not particularly good. I keep on waiting for the dusters to run away, but I'm not seeing it. And they're doing damage to me. They're not making this easy for me. I've had much easier treks through the first level before, but not today. There's two, and Durin. Yeah, Durin's always last. His agility isn't where it needs to be compared to everybody else. But so far, we're all right. Another fight. Are you kidding? All right, 1, 2, 3. How much damage is done to me, though? Okay, nothing, and 5 damage on Bilbo. The crawling kelp, I should say, all the plants, they don't necessarily give you a hard time, but they always land their attacks. If you can land an attack on them, they go down, and they give absolutely no experience. Look at that, 4 experience for killing them. But they almost always land a shot, and it drives me nuts that there's enemies that are not necessarily that difficult, but are guaranteed damage against you, and they give almost no experience. All right, 1 down, 2 down, and, well, 2 down. Should be able to finish him here. 1 and 2 damage on me. There goes Bilbo. Bilbo's actually doing some damage today, so I can't get too mad at him. Although he did screw me up last time. All right, through here. Through here. I remember the pathing because we've taken it so many times before. We got surprised by a whole bunch of Garians. Nobody's ran yet. I'm waiting for that because I'm way too strong for these enemies, right? Like, far too strong for these enemies. Yet, they were running before. Oh, there's one. But they're not really running this time. Only one ran out of all of that. Let's use your Mahalito spell on that first group, and you guys take out the second group here. There we go. One down. Not that one. Halito, like, the second group is still alive, but, you know, they'll run. They will run. Now they're running. Now that I'm not surprised by them anymore, they're running away. But yeah, the Mahalito should be enough to take out the Garian guards. These are some of the weakest enemies in the game. There's just a lot of them. All right, down they go. 100 experience. I'm going to leave treasure chest on level 1 alone now. It's just not worth the risk anymore. There's nothing good in them for me. All right, another surprise, huh? Go for that. All right, we'll at least kill 2. Bilbo, you really need to do more. All right, so once again, a large group of Garians. And no. I don't want to use spells on them. They're not that difficult. And a lot of them are going to run away. A little bit of damage here and there is not the worst thing. I do have quite a bit of HP. I've been trying to get the good level ups, you know, and those are not easy to come by in this game. There's a lot of times that I would, you know, rest and come back, you know, when I woke up, found out that my stats went down and I only got 1 HP, so it's not always good. So many encounters on the first floor. All right, first group. First group again. All right, just the 3 left in the second group. Just 1 left. Yeah. No need to use spells against Garian guards, I don't think, at this point. Should have saved it last time. All right, boss fight of the first floor. We surprised him. 1, 1, 1. See if I can take out the High Corsair. Yep, took out the High Corsair. We just have 3 Garian captains left, so I can fight my way to victory. 1 down. 2 down. Bilbo doesn't finish his, but that's all right, because the captain missed. All right, down you go. We're going to leave that alone. Don't care. All right, so we've made it to the stairs to the second floor. So let me look at my map for the second floor, make sure I have everything as, you know, nicely remembered as I should. No. Turn around. We're going to follow this path. And turn left. Turn right and go through the secret door here. Did I miss that? Oh, not yet. Go down. I have to turn around. That's right. It's a little bit further than I thought. Apparently I've been away from this for too long. 3 strange animals should go down quickly here. Even Bilbo got one. Down they all go. We never got to find out what they were. It's fine. All right, follow this. Turn here. Follow this around. Yes, this way. All the way to the end, then turn left. And this is the hidden door that I was looking for. Turn right, go north, and keep following that. All right, we got surprised by Ronin. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, because they can do it in basic attacks. Well, it was the Master Ronin that did it to us last time, or the Master Ninjas that did it to us last time. So this might all just be PTSD from last time, but they will go down. They're fast. They are fast. All right, we'll follow this all the way to the end. Surprise the gaunt figures. The mummies need to die. And they did. Hooray. We can go through here. Then, yeah, turn right, go north, get into an encounter there. We got surprised. The Ashers, remember, they did have something that did quite a bit of damage to me. I think that they paralyzed me. The Ashers did, so not too excited about seeing an Asher that surprises me, but Durin, you go for the shadowy figures. Gimli, you go for the Asher. But we'll just to be safe go for the Asher as well. Alright, well, Asher went down to Gimli. But that's alright. The shadowy figures should be dusters, so they shouldn't be too bad for me. And one more? Nope. Alright, 2 shadowy figures left. They'll go down to basic attacks. Let's try it. Mage Blaster. Okay. Potion. Good job, Bilbo. You did your job today. Turn left here. Follow this to the end. Then turn right. Follow this around, up here, through here. Get into an encounter. We got surprised by more Ronin. How many of you are going to run away from this? At least one. I'm going to say that was 2 of them. Yep, it was a total of 3 you ran away. Let's see if I can finish them off here. 1. A Dilto. That's fine. 2. Bilbo. You did some damage. And a Catino, just to be mean about it. Wow, it really is not landing. Did anybody fall asleep from that? I don't think anybody did. Nope, not a single one. Dilto did take its toll a little bit, but they didn't attack, so we'll be fine. And back to normal. Okay. Up here. This is where I start forgetting a few things. So straight through here, then up and around here. Get into a fight. We surprise the men in armor. 1, 2 down. 1. Last one down. Yeah, a lot of these fights aren't too difficult. It's really the treasure chests that start getting to me. But I want better equipment. That'll be my downfall. We'll turn right here and go north through here. Go around the left side. And up through here. And do I want to... Yeah, I want to go through the warp. I think it saves me a little bit of time. So go all the way to the end here. Turn around. Surprise, so many vultures. Oh, there's so many vultures. We'll take on the first group, I guess. 1 down, 2 down. Bilbo got his. And 3 down. I'll take it. All right. 1, 2, 3. We'll have you cast a Halito on the first group. Nothing from you. And a Mahalito on the second group from you. All right. So Halito did the job. A Mahalito should do the job on everybody, but you never know with the roll of the dice. Nope, 1 lives. Not sure how the Garian ones become vultures, but that's a whole different thing. All right, I might have to actually heal Bilbo eventually. 1, 2, 1. Dios on Bilbo. Dios on Bilbo. I don't want to use anything too high here. 1 hit point. That's why. Like, the randomness on that is... Oh, look! 1 more hit point. Use 2 spells, get 2 HP. Not worth it. Where am I? All right, I need to go straight here. Oh, look, another encounter. Is it 12 more vultures? Nope, friars. They can live. Another encounter. We got surprised by vultures. Now, I don't remember these guys doing anything too bad, but... There's just so many of them. And my 2 hit points are gone that I restored last time. Let's try it again. If you guys could heal Bilbo, that would really be helpful for me. Hey, there we go. 7 points and a total of 10 points. Which means through 4 spells, I still only have an average of 12. Which is an average of 3 per spell, and it's supposed to be 1 to 8. So I'm still below average. But we got them all killed. I guess that's the important thing. And we can move on. Yeah, the money, by the way, is almost useless to me. I have all the stuff that I want. What, is it every step? Friars. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right. Money's almost useless. It is every step. It's just one strange animal, though, and Gimli can take it out by himself. Everything that's in the store, I've already bought. The money is only useful for, like, resurrecting and stuff like that at this point. Okay, through here. Hey, I got more than one step in, but it was 2. Women in robes. How progressive of you, I guess. Has a long beard. Anything else? All right. 1, 2, 3, and you have to go for a Catino. You have to go for a Montino. You have to go for a Mahalito. Let's not mess around with mages. Men or women, those beards scare me. Looks like the silence landed on everybody. Mahalito might do the trick. Mahalito did the trick. 116 experience for 6 mages. Like, they're so bad about giving experience in this game. All right, through here, another encounter. And I got surprised by 12 vultures. All right, let's kind of go through this quickly because that is so many. A little bit of damage, not too bad though. Nothing too bad. 1, 1, 1. Mahalito on 1. Dios on Bilbo. Mahalito on 2. Let's just get through this fight. Hey, 8 hit points to Bilbo. That's what I like to see. No. It's what did me in last time. Let's not mess around. So we turn left, go through here. Did I go the right way? I don't think I did. Through here. I've lost it. Already I've lost it. Where am I? Dumapic. 1 east, 14 north, facing west. 1 east, 14 north, facing west. So I turned. Where? Okay, this way? I don't think this is where I wanted to be. Okay, here we go. That way. Jeez, got turned around for like nothing. There. That's the way I wanted to go. And then straight through here, turn left. And the answer is air. And we can take the stairs up to level 4. This time we're going to have to open up treasure chests because I'm looking for an item here. Where I'm going to try to go is back to the hole. That'll take me back to level 2 where we just were. But in level 2, we didn't have access to the full floor. I think I've talked about this before. All right, another... Well, banshees, huh? 1, 2 down. Did you see that? Did you see it? Gimli got drained a level. Now I get to go get that back from later. I can't even talk because it's throwing me off so much. But yeah, normal attack drains you of a level. So now I got to go get that back when we're done, when we're back in town. Oh, surprise, surprise. I don't like any of these fights. All right, 1, 1, 1. We'll do a Mahalito from you on 2 and a Mahalito from you on 3 because I don't know if ninjas is specific or generic, and maybe some of them are actually master ninjas as well. You just don't know. All right, we got those ninjas. Just a basic attack can drain you of hours of work. Okay, the Master Ninja didn't drain me of a level or decapitate me. But we got one there. Jeez. Yeah, like I said, we have to. In order to get the item... Oh, crossbow bolt. Who'd that hit? Who'd that hit? Hey, we found a bottle! That is what I was looking for. Hit Bilbo. Alright, Dios on Bilbo, please. A few times. That's good enough. Wait, who got the bottle? You got the bottle. Alright, let's trade that with Elrond. You can have the bottle. That is what I was looking for. We'll identify the bottle. It is a ship in a bottle. Now that doesn't sound all that important, does it? A ship inside a bottle. But it turns out that ship allows us to go over the water on level number 1, if you remember that. Which, it wouldn't surprise me if you didn't. That was a long time ago. But that is what we are going to hopefully deal with, is a shorter trip back because we got that ship in the bottle. It also means I don't have to open up any of the treasure chests anymore. All right, so in order to drop down there, let's try to figure out the fastest way. I think it's through here. Surprised, so many monsters. Let's deal with the poison guys first. All right, strange animal. And 2 of the strange animals are gone. Let's try to finish off strange animals and have you go for a Mahalito on 2. Nothing from either one of you for now. Doesn't look like I'm killing a lot here. Alright, well, you know, they made up for that, but still a lot of enemies ahead of me. I'm really just worried about the strange animal at this point. Alright, missed by you. That's what I like to see. So we'll have you go for 1, you 2 go for 2. And that should do it. Because the Mahalito hit everybody. As long as Bilbo lands his shot, he should kill it, and he does. Okay, all done there. 783 experience. Yeah, it's so much better up here. Let's try it. The trap was triggered, so we get into another fight. We surprised dwarf fighters and men-at-arms. Let's go for the dwarves first. I have 2 dwarves. They're very deadly. Especially since I can't seemingly kill them. Alright, let's try all the first group again. We'll have you go for a Lahalito on the men-at-arms. Alright, the men-at-arms should go down. Question is the dwarf fighters then. All right, Bilbo gets 1. And Durin. No, Durin already won apparently. Okay, 1, 2, 1. Call that good. 1 down and 2 down. All right. 450 experience. Yeah, it's so much better up here to get experience, but you can have a level drained. And it's not necessarily worth it to try to get, 100 more experience per fight if I lose tens of thousands of experience because, they surprised me and got an attack in. That's just the way I look at it. So I go on the safe side. How do I get there? Yeah, okay, I turn right, go through here, go through this long corridor all the way to the end. Then follow this path as best as I can. Here's the junction. We are going to take it left instead of right. Right, will take us to floor number 6, which we're not ready to go to yet. Surprised by giant insects. Bilbo's paralyzed. Bilbo's still paralyzed. That's not too bad. Doom beetles. And do you have any, what cures paralysis? I don't think anything specifically does cure paralysis, so I have to go for a Mahdi on you. All right, and then Mahalito? Lahalito. Elrond's not the best at attacking, but that's not really his job. His job's mostly to identify, if we're being honest. To the point that some people say just keep a bishop back in town. Don't actually bring him with you. Bring 2 mages instead. But I like the versatility of the bishop. All right, one's still alive, but everybody's back up. Down you go. All right, we'll follow this around. We might get to the point once again where I just ignore treasure chests. It's not worth the hassle. We surprised Plaug frogs. 1, 2. 1 and what? Did Durin not get a turn? I feel like he didn't get a turn there. Anyway, the plague frogs go down. But I'm not liking the way that things are going today either. Let's follow this around. Take this left. So many fights along the way. We got surprised by a giant leech. I don't remember these guys doing anything particularly bad. Yeah, and I usually don't let them hit me. There we go. I was about to say, how are you still alive? That was so much damage. Only 100 experience for that, though. All right, through here. And then we can take this, I believe, just straight down. No, that's right. This is the one where the map is misleading me. Because the map shows a 2-way wall at the bottom there, but that's not what I see. All right, we'll take out the first group. Then a Mahalito from you on the second group. And we're going to hope for the best, because the Banshees are the ones that drained Gimli's level before. So I don't like the looks of these guys one bit. Yeah, Gimli having his level drained is not the worst thing in the world. I would much rather it be him than somebody with access to spells, like Haleth. So it's not the worst, but it's still a lot of work that, well, I'm not necessarily doing, but it's a lot. It represents a lot of work. Mage Blaster. Mage Blaster. All right, how are we doing? Weapon. I mean, we're getting some good stuff. I don't know if any of it's going to be useful, but it's worth checking out at some point. Okay, so then we follow this around. And through here. Surprised so many snakes. The anacondas are not too bad, but they're living through all this stuff. So maybe they are bad. Mahalito, do you still have it? I'm trying to space out my spells, but it's not easy. We haven't even made it back to the heart area yet. You know what I mean? All right, well, we got at least one, and Gimli's been poisoned. Things aren't going well for Gimli today. What is it? Latumophis on Gimli. And Bilbo gets poisoned because those things are fast, apparently. All right, so we have to go for another Latumophis. All right. Nope, it's a Mage Blaster. We got a helm. And a bag. And he's been petrified. All right. Mahdi. On you. Latumophis on you. And we're gonna call that good for now. Jeez. Keep following this. And this will lead me right down here. Another encounter. Oh, dear Lord. All right, so what I'm hearing right now is the need for a Machanito. That is so many enemies. All right, let's kind of fast forward through all that. Yeah, they all died to Machanito. They're all under level 8, but that's so many enemies. Okay, down through here, we take a left. Turning to the right will warp you to an entirely different part of the map that you don't want to go to. We surprised the monsters. I have to go for another Machanito because these are Doom Beetles. Machanito. Like, I hate that I have to do that. They're just giving me such large enemy groups. And a lot of these enemies have, you know, devastating effects on a single basic attack. And that makes things so much more difficult for me. Are we good? Did they all die? Takes a long time to get through that. All right, let's leave it alone at this point. We'll head up here. We're just too close to it. Head up all the way and then straight. Turn left, go straight all the way. Turn right, up, right again. And this is a hidden wall. A short, swarthy man in a turban sidles up to you and whispers, "Tell them Abdul sent you." That is very important. All right. Notice that there's nothing there. But it's a chute. It's hidden. This will take us down back to level number 2. Remember that I said that there were some very difficult enemies here. They are still here. Let me get my bearings. Okay, so... well, let's go ahead and cast a Duma-Pick. Just to explain. All right, so we're at 2 east, 11 north, and 2 up. So that's the second floor. Now, where do I want to go first? There's only one way I can go, so we will go that way. Bring that back up. Take this. Get into a fight right there. Surprised a lot of Ronin. Don't decapitate me, please. Mahalito? Nope. Mahalito on 2. Okay, so I think they're just regular Ronin. Nothing too bad then. Yeah, and then Halito on 2. Halito on 2. All right, last one. Down you go. Now, this is one of the harder treks of the game. This one. We're just going for so long. We do need to turn here. Turn left. Keep going down. And then take this all the way down to a hidden wall. Where we get into an encounter on the other side. We got surprised by scary looking enemies. It is actually scary. Because I don't know how many of these are going to have the instant kill attack. But so far, nothing has landed. A lot of them are running away. All right, let's go for the second group. And I'm not going to use any spells because I don't believe that they are going to be the higher level enemies. I think they're all just regular Ronin, which is not too bad. They do have spells, but it's not too scary. They're not very accurate with them. And most of them ran away. Okay. The Ronin is killed there. 125 experience my way. We're in too deep. Ronin are not going to have good enough for me. Okay. So then we can go up here. A glowing message appears in midair. SEG, Pole, Grand Wizard. Office hours by appointment only. The wizard is out. Do not enter under pain of undeath. I don't have too much of a choice here. Let's go. We get into an encounter. We're up against 3 shadowy figures and 3 ghosts. Let's go for the shadowy figures. I believe those are mummies. Nothing. No, they're fiends. They're worse. These are some of the worst enemies in the game, but they're upgrades. So let's see what we can do. What do you have access to? You have access to Catino. Let's put that on the ghosts. You can try to dispel the ghosts. I should have done that the first turn. And then Lahalito on the fiends. They're very difficult enemies. You can see they have a ton of HP. All right, we got 2 of them to go away. We got one of the fiends. All right, the Lahalito has killed a second, but another one is still alive. The fiend cast a Bodio, so that's not bad at all. All right, 1 of each. 1 of each. And I think we'll be good there. Ghost down. 4 damage is not going to kill the fiend, but 28 is. Down they go. Over 1,600 experience. We are definitely opening this. Trapless chest. Trusting you on this, Bilbo. Nope, it's a Mage Blaster. We get a potion, a bag, armor, and 280 gold pieces each. Camp. Mahdi on 1. Mahdi on 6. Yeah. Mage Blaster can also affect your samurai because they have access to mage spells. Okay. We'll go straight here. Straight through here. A large dusty desk stands against the far wall. Its drawers are overflowing with books and papers. Inlaid in the desk top is an ornate P. Will you search? I will. It went so fast I didn't see what it said. We got a staff. Durin got a staff. That is what is important. All right, we will leave that. Turn around. We're done, at least in this section. And then we can go north through this door. Follow this path all the way around. And this will lead us kind of to other parts of the floor. So we'll go through this one, straight through this hidden door here. We get into an encounter. We surprise the monsters, which is good because they scare me. 1. Why is this not working? There we go. 1, 1, 1. I don't think I can dispel them, but we'll give it a shot. You don't have anything better to do. All right, we got one of the Gaunt figures. Oh, we dispelled all that second group. The entire second group just went away. I'll take it. Yeah, these mummies. Thank you. They are gone. Sure. For a group of mummies, we'll do it. All right, another weapon. And where am I? Yes, okay, so we went through the hidden door. We can go north here. An elegantly dressed woman with a whip demands, "What's the password?" Abdul sent me. That's the password, I think. No? I thought that was the password. Hold on a second here. Oh. I'm thinking about it too hard. Abdul sent you. Which makes so much less sense. But that's what it is. All right. We'll go through here, turn around, and go through a warp right there. Notice that way is gone now. We can go through this all the way to the end. Go down here, kind of make a U-turn. Go all the way to the end where we can find stairs leading up. Do I want to take this? I believe I do. And I think we have fully explored really what is something that I care about on this, on the second floor. There's another like very difficult fight that you could do, but I don't really feel the need to do that. Do I? Let's do it. Why not? All right, so we'll avoid the stairs leading up. Looters. Go down. Yeah, looters don't scare me. So instead of going down that way, we go up and around here where we can find this. This is the grand dining room of the Grand Wizard. To the north is a large kitchen area, and to the south is a wizard's opulent boudoir. Make it to Zork all of a sudden? So you have a large room here. You just want to kind of go straight. We surprised the monsters. Go for the first group. Don't look too bad, so we'll just fight them off normally, because I assume a lot are going to run away. All but two, who go down quickly. Then up through here. This is another area that will get rid of any light spells that you have, which means there's a hidden door you need to find. You're kidding me. All right. Kill that Asher. We have two people on the Asher. And then a Machinito, I think, just to be on the safe side. All right, we got one of the Dusters. Yeah, Bilbo's not able to kill the Asher. Machinito doesn't kill a single thing. Why not? Why didn't that work? They can't all, like, something happened there that shouldn't have. All right, we got the Duster. Dial. You don't know that spell. Dialma. Oh, take back. All right, fight. Halito. Dialma on Bilbo and Halito. Let's make sure we finish these guys off, because apparently I can't Machinito them away. I probably could have dispelled a couple of them away, but I didn't like my shots of that. All right, down you go. All but one. Down you go. All right, so the hidden door is right there. We can take that, follow this path around. Sign on the door that reads Wine Cellar. We're going to take a left here and get into the fight. We surprised let's go with Pole and a skeletal figure. We surprised them, which is good. Let's go for Pole. We'll try to dispel the second skeletal figure, see what we can do there. No dispel, no dispel. All right, 25 damage, not enough. 21 damage, not enough. 10 more damage, still not enough. Yeah, it's two Poles. All right, we'll keep on focusing on the first one. We'll have you go for that tilt-a-weight. That seems like a good thing right now. Tilt-a-weight. Fight. All right, we got the first one. The Pole casts a tilt-a-weight. Down goes Bilbo. All right. And Haleth goes down. I didn't expect the tilt-a-weight on the first turn. Oh, this is not good. Fight. Spell. Halito. At least that has a chance of landing. Malikto. Alright, 27 damage. He resists the Halito. Casts a Zilwan. That's not going to hit anybody, but the Malikto gets resisted. Fight. Halito. Badialma. Go. Alright, we got the Poles. One of the toughest fights in the game, and wasted a lot of spells and got killed quite a bit. 6,000 experience for that fight, though. Calfo? You have a Calfo, right? It's a Mage Blaster. Durin? No, Elrond. Trap was triggered. Mage Blaster. We got an amulet out of it, though. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see what I can do. Fizzlewick. Die on Haleth. Sweet. Die on Bilbo. Sweet. All right, we brought both of them back. That's the good thing. I think at this point, it is best for me to just try to get the hell out of here. No. What's the name of the spell? It's been a while since I've had to cast it. Maelor. Okay. So right now we are at 10 east, 19 north. That's where we are. So we're going to go to 10 west. I hate this so much. 19 south. And 2 down. No. 1 down. Teleport. And we'll take the stairs down. We made it! Somehow we made it. All right, so before we go, I do want to kind of look at everything that we have. So let's go ahead and trade some stuff around. But we made it. Now that I have access to a warp spell, things get a little bit easier for me. Let's go ahead and have you start identifying some things. Didn't get a chance to show off the ship in the bottle, but I'm okay with that. We have a new weapon, or sorry, a new helm, a bassinet. We'll go ahead and trade that with Durin, who I'm sure can use anything we give him. We'll just have to see if it's an upgrade for him. I do have a list in front of me. Let me find the list here. The bassinet is 1 better than the salad. It's a 2 AC, so that's an upgrade for him finally. Let's go ahead and sell some of this. I'm running out of room here. You can have the bag of gems and the short sword +1, I believe. Bilbo, do you have need of that? No, you do not. All right, so you can have that as well because Bilbo's the only one that really needs that. Okay, we'll also trade from Elrond here. No. There we go. Trade with Durin. Give away some of the stuff that is just kind of eating up room. All right, so you're good. We will trade with Elrond here. He'll give you 6/6 There we go. And trade with Elrond. Start with the 5s. Okay. Let's identify some stuff here. What do we got? We have plate armor +2. Very nice. Actual upgrades. Love to see it. So that gives an AC of 7. And only the fighter and the samurai and the lord can have that. So that is very good to see. We'll just kind of go quickly here. All right, so the Sopick is something nice, but the rest of it I don't really care about. Go ahead and sell most of this. So the short sword can go. What does Sopick do again? Isn't that an armor reducing thing? Yeah, 4 AC to 1 ally. I really just want the room. It's not even about the money. I just want the room in my inventory. I'm going to get rid of that. Same with the Badios. And the short sword +1. I technically can use items like on a first turn if I surprise somebody, but I don't know, just not something that appeals to me all that much. Okay, Gilgamesh and trade. We'll have Elrond trade the plate armor over to Gimli, who can hold on to it at least. Fizzlewick, how you doing? We have some stuff for you. Trade with Elrond. Get rid of the staff and amulet. All right, and then Bilbo, you have some stuff. Full again. All right, let's identify all this. The staff should be really nice. Staff of Earth. Amulet of Air. Potion of Latu-Mofis. We're going to hold on to that one. All right, plate armor +1 and a bag of gems. All right, so let's talk about some of this stuff. The Latu-Mofis, that is the heal spell for poison, I believe. Let me double check that. Don't want to give bad information here. Yes, cures poison. All right, Staff of Earth. Let's look that up. Staff of Earth. I'm not seeing it on my list here. Is that not what I think it is? Should just be a staff. Yeah, don't have that in front of me. It's not on the list that I had for this game. Staff of Earth. It might be the same as the wizard staff, but that doesn't sound right to me. Staff of Earth. Should be good. I mean, we're going to give that to Halis, so we'll hold on to that. And I'll talk about what it actually does when I find out. Hold on. Let me look now. I don't like leaving things in the air. Hold on. Let's find it. So I'm told that the Staff of Earth, when you invoke it, casts Manifa, which is a paralyze spell for a group of enemies. So there is that. Then we have the Amulet of Air. Let me try to pull that one up as well. It casts Dalto when used. Dalto does 8 to 36 points of damage to an enemy group, so very nice one there. And then the plate armor +1, I believe, will be useful for someone. Yeah, because you're on the regular plate armor. So let's go ahead and trade these away. We'll trade with Halith to start. You can have the Staff of Earth and the Amulet of Air. We'll hold on to the Potion of Latu-Mofis, then trade to Gimli that plate armor +1. And then we can go to Boltax and sell. There's just so much work to do on all of these. So sell number 5. And then we'll see what anybody else has. You have some armor. And you have the Crystal of Evil and nothing else. All right, so we are good there. Let's have you identify the last piece of armor here. It is Hauberk +2. Very nice. Let's take a look at that. Hauberk +2 can be used by the priest, the fighter, the bishop, the samurai, and the lord. It has an AC of 5, so not as good as the plate armor +1, but can be used by more people. All right, so that is levels number 2 and 4 fully done. That is going to do it for today. When we come back, I'll come back with the evil party. Everybody will be fully healed and fully equipped with the new stuff. The evil party will be similar to how we started this one. I'll also give Gimli his level back because I don't like him not having the same level as everybody else. And then we'll start heading to level number 5. That is going to do it for this part of Wizardry 3. I've been Baller Scuba. I hope you laughed. I hope you learned. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.